Hey yo, intro check, let's go.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you like this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and slash that like button. And also, please, if you like what I do and the content I produce and you want to get down with the family, you know what to do. Annihilate that subscribe button. Also, hit that post notification bell. And while you're at it, leave me comments down below. And oh yeah, by the way, welcome back. My name is Mark. Let's go. Hey yo, Credence Clearwater Revival, you're next up on the docket. But before we jump into this reaction, huge shout out to... So we have Credence Clearwater Revival versus the People, and we are trying to determine if this verdict is going to be a bop or a flop for their song Have You Ever Seen the Rain. This is actually going to be my first time reacting to Credence Clearwater ever. Like I've honestly never heard of them before, so I'm very anxious to react to this and see how this sounds, and to maybe do more music of theirs in the future, especially if I like them, because a lot of the music that I do on this channel is basically from the subscriber requests, and I actually fell in love with a lot of these artists because you guys have introduced me to them, and then I've thrown in here and there some artists that I like as well, but a lot of these artists that I've reacted to is because of you guys, so big shout out to you guys. So without further ado, let's skip all the semantics and the pleasantries and jump straight into this reaction. Okay, we're getting a story. I love when music videos start like this. Okay. Oh, okay.
When it's over, so let's say it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I won't know.
Hey.
Have you ever seen the rain? I won't know.
Okay, so I love this. I really love his voice and his vocal presence on here. He has a real old way type of way of singing. Whoever the lead singer is, I love it because it's not really new age. It's very old way in the way that he sings. It's like very much rooted in the element of the genre of music. Like there's like no other infusion. Like it's very traditional. Like the way he's hitting the notes, the way he's singing is very rugged and rough, and I love that about it. Like it's like it has like it's rooted within the history of it, if that makes sense. I love that. And then for some reason so far listening to it, I'm trying to figure out, is this like a calm before the storm type of thing where it's like, have you ever seen the rain? So I'm wondering, is it like them saying like, have you ever seen like the turbulence or like the things that you had to go through in life, and then have you ever seen the other side of it, like the triumph of getting over it and past that storm and seeing like the sunshine maybe once you get through it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overstepping because I am only 1 minute and 19 seconds in and I gotta finish listening to it. But let's get back into it.
Have you ever seen the rain? I won't know. Have you ever seen the rain coming down Sunday? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold.
I love the way that the approach that they chose to shoot this music video as well. Whoever is behind the production and the videography, I love how they separated the actors from the artists. Like you have the artists and their voices, the band, but then you have like this story that you're having to follow with the music. So the basically the song goes with the story in the music video, and it's almost like a 3 minute movie, like mini movie, because you know how like with the movies you have the actors playing and then you have the songs in the background. Like that's the type of vibe that I get from it, and I love that they married that those two realms and brought it together in a cohesive short package the way that they did. So let's get back into it.
Through the circle, fast and slow. I know it can't stop. I wonder.
Hey.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain?
Hey.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down sunny day?
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Woo!
I wanna know,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down sunny day?
That was CCR. Have you ever seen the rain? Something magical about that one. For that reason, it's one of my favorite tracks.
That was dope.
Glad you're here to listen.
Oh, thank you. I was glad to listen. Okay, I sound mildly crazy during this reaction because I'm talking to my iPad. Please don't unsubscribe. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Credence Clearwater Revival with Have You Ever Seen the Rain. I love this track. Like I said, I love the old way type of vibe. It was very old school to me, and I love when music sticks to that like traditional realm where you don't see like a lot of that new age infusion where people just stick directly to the point and stick to the root of the music and stick to like the underpinnings of like the genre, whether it's like rap, whether it's like R&B, whether it's rock, country, um you name it, metal, like any, like when you stick to like the real underpinnings of how the rock and roll, like when how they started without the influx and infusion of other things, it creates like this classic masterpiece. And that's what I felt like this song was like. It's a classic masterpiece that will stand the test of time. It's almost as if you would think about putting like a map inside of a bottle and putting a corkscrew on it, like what the pirates did, and you bury it and then you got X marks the spot, like that. Like it will stand the test of time, like a time capsule, so to speak. And I loved it. I thought that they did a phenomenal job. And like I said, for what the song meant, I felt like for me, and this is like I said, my subjective opinion, I felt it was as if okay, it's calm before the storm, and like we all have struggles, we all have to deal with those struggles, but it's like, what do you do to get out of those struggles, and what have you learned? Like, what was the lesson that you learned? What was the point of it all? Like, what can you take from that and then build upon into becoming a better you? Like, I felt like it was basically saying that there's always going to be brighter days, but make sure that you sit there and say like, oh, have you, like with them saying, have you ever seen the rain? Have you ever seen that storm? And if you have, what have you learned from that storm to get you to the point that you're at now, where you can sit there and be like, and breathe a sigh of relief and be like, yeah, I learned something here, and it made me a better man or a better woman or a better wife or a better husband or a better brother or uncle, or etc., 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 like a better dog, like I don't know, but you're being a better something in this life. And that's what I felt like that the track was, to me, what it was really about. I'm not 100% sure if that's what it was about, so correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, this is my first time hearing about them, but I thought hearing of them and hearing that song, but I thought that they were absolutely phenomenal and amazing, and I loved their presence and their vocals on this track, and I thought that they annihilated that. So with that being said, I would definitely give this a 10 out of 10, and I'm here for Clearwater Credence. Like, I definitely want to hear more music from them. So with that being said, let me know in the comments what you thought below of the song. And with that being said, please be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.